There's one white person I do like, Tesla. I like Tesla because he is actually a really good inventor. He's way far ahead of time. Tesla took everything to the extreme, and somehow somebody in the black top secret society didn't like that. There's a split between white people. I think there is a big split. I like white people who are open-minded, are like look beyond the box. But we don't have that here. We have It's very rare to find an open-minded white person. Who really. I have a couple white people right now that I really like, actually. You know who really sees through everything what I say, who really understands what I'm talking about. You know, there's very rarely white people who really understands what I'm talking about. You know, Tesla. Tesla. I think he's underrated for an inventor. He's very underrated. You don't hear about him as much, but his inventions are way far out, way far out. I give credit to Tesla for his inventions. I give credit for Tesla. That's the only person that I would go for as a white person. You know, Tesla. It's like in my history class, we never learn about Tesla. It's always about Albert Einstein. If you understand that. It's always about Albert Einstein, but it's never about Tesla. Why is that? Why why aren't we learning about Tesla in high school? Why aren't we learning about his technology? That's one thing I don't get about us human beings. That's why we are so dumbed down. That's why we're so stupid. We're ignorant. Yeah, we could be learning about Tesla. We would have if Tesla, had handbooks, and we learned it a long time ago. We would be more. We would be way more advanced. We would have free technology right now. We would have free technology right now. But we got these stupid fuckers who protects greedy motherfuckers. It's funny about how white people do not like to share what they invent. They stolen a lot of inventions. Barbecue. It's funny about barbecue. It's like, yeah, black slave. It came from the black slaves. Corn. Corn is a big, huge is a $1 million industry now. Corn came from the natives. Nothing here in this fucking in America. It was invented by a white person because it was invented before. There are technology here that are developed by natives or the future. There were future technology here before white people. Somehow they're using it. And they're not and there used to be non-humanoids here on this fucking planet. I'm going to tell you that right now. There used to be non-humanoids on this planet that was very advanced. And somehow these white people, they go on an archaeology. They do their archaeology, and they find technology that they cannot understand. They cannot understand these technology because it's way beyond them. So they put them in. They put them in storage because they don't understand these technology. It's always technology is already here. I can tell you that for a fact. Technology is already here. It's just these stupid fucking white people put it in storage. You know, there's a lot of things about America that white people do not want to wake up. Giants. You know, there used to be giants here. You got sleeping giants in the mountains. They're all dead. You know, when they die, they turn into stone. And you don't believe that shit. That's one thing about you fuckers out there that believe in your own mytho. You know, it's funny. Anybody who thinks in thousands of years is a pretty much a fucking idiot. Anybody who believes in 21,000 years is still a fucking idiot. Anybody who goes beyond 3,000 years is a fucking idiot, to be honest. You know. You know, when I hear these people say thousands, and in reality, this planet is in the billions. You know, billions. You know, and I realize humanity's been in waves. You know, we've been in waves. You know, we've been. I realize now we're experiments. You know, I see us as an experiment on this fucking planet, and somehow when I open my big mouth, somebody is watching me because they don't like me opening my big mouth. You know, it's funny. Is for me is like I feel like I've been kept dumbed down for a reason. I think I've been kept dumbed down for a reason, and I'm aware that I'm kept dumbed down because usually this body is keeping me dumbed down. You know, the real me, I know the real me. The real me is like super duper smart. You know, I realize the real me, not this physical body me, the me inside this body is really fucking smart, you know. And I'm trying to get it out. I'm trying to get myself out. But I only can get little tiny bits of me out, you know. But I realize how stupid this world is. How dumb we are. You know, technology was, you know, you were taught by extraterrestrials. You're taught by beings not from here. You're not really the inventors per se. You're not really the inventors actually. You know, really, I noticed that the secret society they shoot down the UFOs. They shoot them down, and they steal their technology. That's typical white people that would do that shit. That's typical white people that would do that shit. That would shoot down a UFO and steal the technology and then come into to this slave prison that we are and pass it down, and they charge us for that technology, like our cell phones. You know, your cell phone is ET technology. I'm going to tell you that for a fact. Your cell phone is ET technology. Your computers are ET technology. White people just stole it. You know, and there's technology out there that's way beyond white people that they don't want to understand, you know? They're trying to understand it. They're trying to figure it all out. They really never invented anything. They were taught by a non-human. You know, you were taught by a non-human. And another thing is, they didn't exchange, you know. our abduction, human abduction for technology. This is a militarized. We are a militarized prison because we like warrior. We're a warrior type. White people never invented anything, to be honest. They just stolen the idea. That's all. They just shoot the ideas to you from outside. I think most of the ideas that people, that these inventions that they're getting into their head, they're being shoot from the outside, from off-worlders. I think off-worlders are experimenting with our brains. To be honest, I believe that the off-worlders are experimenting with our brains to see what we can do, And then I come in here and I realize that you need the balance. You need balance, and you need to take care. The whole objective of this game is you have to take care of the planet. This so-called planet, if it is a planet, which I don't know yet. I can't confirm it. But their experiment is see if we can adapt in it to adjust to this fucking reality, instead of being me coming out of this fucking bullshit. I realize, yeah, you got to have harmony. You got to have balance. You got to sustain yourself. You have to sustain, but these greedy motherfuckers, these white greedy motherfuckers, they're too damn greedy. They don't know how to. They do not know how to sustain a planet. They do not know how to sustain a planet. They do not how to feed everybody on this fucking planet. They're just nothing but like rabbits that likes to fuck all the time. And the population just keeps growing, They're just like rabbits. Human beings are just like fucking rabbits, Yeah, I'm just saying. If you're a human being that thinks in the thousands, you're a fucking idiot. You're a moron. You're a dumb fuck if you think in the thousands. Because this world is way older than what you think. You never invented shit, to be honest. You never invented anything. You just stolen it. Or they taught you. We are being taught how to live on this fucking planet, this technology we have is not really advanced at all. The technology we have is not really advanced. It's primitive. I know, because I've been in the future. I was a Palladian. I know what the future is like. You're not in advance. You're kind of like primitive. According to, I forgot his name. We are a zero on this planet. We are a zero. We're not even close to being one in our evolution. We're trying to get to one. And I'm trying to make you guys get to one. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get in your thick skull that we need to raise our level to one in order to catch up with all the rest that's out there. Because there are advanced beings out there that's over billions of years old. Millions and billions of years old. There's a reptilian. The Drox. Jay is right about the Drox. They are billions of years old, We're not even close to that. We're not advanced enough to evolve. Right now we're kind of slow. We are very fucking slow in our advancement, Because we got greedy motherfuckers out there that slowing us down. That doesn't want to share. These white motherfuckers out there that keeping everything top secret, that doesn't want to share all the free technology. You know, it doesn't want us to catch up. They want us to hold us back. And all these white people that kind of like puts me down and tell me to take my meds. These are primitive people that we're talking to that wants to keep it the same way, doesn't want change. You know, change is gonna come. It's gonna come hard. I'm gonna tell you that for a fact. Change will come, whether you like it or not. ETs will come. You know, the beings outside our ancestors, outside of this planet, will come, and then you will get a rude awakening once they come. You know, because I'm waiting for them to come. Like hopefully it be in 2028. That's not too far. 2028 is not that far. White people, you never invented shit. You stolen shit. You killed shit to get shit. Only white person that I would give credit to is Tesla. That's the only white person I would give credit to. You know, I admire Tesla. Thank you. Have a nice day.